At some point, your massage is going to turn into sex. Let's face it, your first massage is going to turn into sex and it's going to be amazing. Like, sex after getting this connection is incredible. And then every massage after that, it gets better and better and better until one day the sex is just not that good anymore.
Oh, it's good.
It's a big pout.
It's okay to share a massage and it just be a massage. There's nothing wrong with that. Amazing things happen when you communicate with your partner about this and set up those expectations. The body seeks routine. Like, it wants to find safety and comfort in knowing what's about to happen next. On the flip side, it also has this weird thing where it's like, I'm bored now and I want more. And this is what I find couples falling into.
To the groundhog.
Always drink to world peace.
And this rut of, I massage and then we have sex, but the sex just isn't as good as it used to be back in the old days.
You're saying this only to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true.
We used to massage each other so much. In the beginning, when we were in our 20s, right? We couldn't get our hands off each other. It was a whole reason why I created Melt. It was so hot and steamy that there was no way I could teach the original version of Melt. Like, I had to pare it right back before we even considered teaching it to other people. It was really nice. I mean, it was just for us, so we could play with each other's body using massage. But then after a while, expectations meant that you just fall into this routine. And we weren't taking care of the scenario either. Like, for instance, we would massage in a messy location. There'll be piles of washing on the floor or dishes would be piled up. The lighting, we wouldn't set up the room in a way that made it feel like it was special. And therefore then the sex itself wasn't special either. Let's massage each other and agree that it will not turn into sex. It's hard to explain, but the feelings were softer and I want to say genuine, but I mean, it's still genuine when it's moving towards sex, but it was more empathetic. Does that make sense? There was a different intention to the massages. It was more gentle and connecting and loving, if that makes sense, you know? And she reacted differently as well. Her body language was softer and more accepting. Later that evening or even throughout the weekend, we'd treat each other differently because the style of massage and the intentions were different too. It's really good. It's worthwhile exploring if you are falling into the same habits over and over again. Because we made an agreement that it will not turn into sex, you kind of wanted it. And it made it feel more exciting. And then when it did turn into sex, it was fresh again. And it was really nice. There's something to think about. And it should be vice versa too. If you always only massage for the sake of treating a problem or trying to give relaxation, maybe it's worthwhile having the conversation with your partner and saying, I would like our next massage to lead into sex. So here we are, 15 years after I set up Melt. 15 years and 46,000 couples later. Now, when I first set up Melt, I had an idea of what I was doing in the sense that this is what Melt is set up for. And originally the idea was it's just a fun way to spend date night with your partner. But 46,000 couples later, I'm learning how you're using massage in your relationships. And it's so much bigger than what I ever thought or imagined it would be. And couples are using massage in their relationship for way more things than just sex. I mean, sex is a big part of it, and sex is a big part of relationships too, but I'm learning through you that you're using massage for things like post-traumatic stress disorder and dealing with trauma and being able to understand and communicate with your partner using your hands. I think that's incredible. And couples are using it for some incredible positive things as well, like celebrating birthdays and anniversaries for sure. Valentine's Day, of course, that's a big one as well. But I'm getting emails from men saying that I'm about to propose to my girlfriend. I'm going to give her a massage first. I just wanted to let you know. I love hearing that. I'm hearing that singles are now coming to melt to get a couple of massage techniques so they can use on their dates as well as a little go-to move. I think that's cool. Well done, you guys. I'm sure that will lead to sex. Of course it will. So here's something new. I put out a questionnaire not long ago asking couples how do they use massage in their relationships, especially now that we're isolating and COVID-19's just gone crazy all over the world. And I got one email back from a woman that's telling me that she uses massage on her children as a way to give her children space and a safe environment that allows them to communicate with her. So she'll give them a back rub. Obviously it's modified and it's not anywhere as intimate as what we would do in a relationship. But it's a simple back rub, shoulder rub, makes their children feel safe and accepted and gives them open doors to allow to communicate and talk about thoughts and feelings, especially now that the kids are they're not outside playing, they're not at school either. It's tough on them as well. So really creative ways that couples are using massage in their relationship and their family that's not just about sex. You guys, keep those stories coming through. I love hearing about how you're using massage in your relationships. Open up conversation with your partner as well. Even better as well if you've been massaging on a regular basis to swap things up a little bit and then talk to each other about it afterwards. All right, I'll see you in the next episode. Good clean one today. Ciao.